Hey, welcome back to my channel Fishing Warriors. Today I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. I'm going to be making my own ball sinkers. So I'm starting with this mould here. Just picked it up from BCF. It's got 4 different sizes on here to make your ball sinkers. So I'm just going to be doing this size here today. Going to put the rod through there to keep that hole open. Put it on the right way, match it up. I've just got some of these clamps, so I'm going to put them on each end just to keep it nice and tight, just like that. And I'm going to sit that there, make sure that rod's pushed all the way through. And then I've got some old sinkers here that we don't use, of the really big size, so I've put a couple into the pot, just using the chain cooker that we use for camping. It's got a separate pot for that, so I've put them in. Always use gloves because it gets very hot. It's also got a bit of a smell coming off the lead too, so make sure you're outdoors when you do it. So I'm just going to let this melt all the way through. I've just taken this little spatula from the kitchen. I don't use it, so it's all good. Just mix it around, get that slag off the top of it, so we don't want that going in. Scrape it off and put it into a separate container. Alright, so now I'm going to pour it into the mould. Let's give it a go. Got to work fairly fast with it so it doesn't set before it gets in there. Put that back on the heat to keep that melting. And probably leave this for about 30 seconds, I reckon, until it sets in there. It's already hard on the outside, so I might open it up. Take this off. Take this off. Okay, let's open it up. See how they turned out. This looks pretty good. There we go. See, that rod keeps the holes in them. I'll try and pull this out. And these are still quite hot too, so make sure you're still wearing your gloves when you do this. A little bit slippery, so I'm going to use the pliers. There we go, it's nearly out. There we go. I'll put them in the water to cool down. It's got an ice cream container with a bit of water. Alright, I'm just going to take gloves off and get it out of the water. Yep, it's nice and cool. The pliers or snippers and just cut that off. It's quite easy to cut off, it feels quite soft. And this side. And then with the leftover bits that didn't get used, you can just put it back in your pot. Melt it down again. Just put it back in there, it'll melt down really quickly. And then you can keep going making more sinkers. Right, so let's have a look at these ones. So that's how they turned out. It's not too bad, and then you can still just trim the little bits off it and just tidy it up the way you like it. I think it looks pretty good. Just do the rest. They're all good. So yeah, so that's how they turn out. I think I did a pretty good job first time. Yeah, so that's how you do it. That's my first time making sinkers. Pretty easy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next video.